Everybody thinks that it's all about your DNA. Like, the reason why you're a certain way is because of your DNA. The reason why you have poor skin or PCOS or endometriosis or any disease that you can think of, the reason why your hairline is literally receding is because of your DNA. And whilst on one hand that is technically true, it's not wrong. People now take this concept of it's in my DNA and they use it as a crutch, right? They use it as something that's like, oh, well, I can't change this because it's in my DNA. Like, oh, I can't have whatever it is because it's in my DNA. Like, oh, I'm forever going to live with this disease because it's in my DNA. And I'm like, baby, do you know at one point in your bloodline, like there was somebody who didn't have that, right? Like, do you actually know that? Like, there was somebody in your bloodline that didn't have PCOS, that didn't have whatever it is, bad skin. They had good, clear, juicy skin. It was glowing, it was shining, it was great, right? And it wasn't just to do with the fact that you moved to this country and now your skin's bad. That, yes, environment can play a part, but it's not just that. There's so much to it other than it being, oh, it's just in my DNA, right? You have to understand that you can change your DNA. You can literally, even right now as I'm speaking to you, you are changing your DNA. There are things that are going on in your life, things that you're doing that is literally changing your DNA. So as I am speaking to you right now, your DNA is changing. And you want to know why your DNA is changing or how it's changing? Because of the things that you do, because of the things that you eat, because of the environment that you have, because of the people that you surround yourself with, because of how much or how little sleep that you get, you are literally changing your DNA because of the water you drink or you don't drink, right? So this whole excuse of, the reason why you have good skin is because of your DNA. I'm like, rest. Please rest. Because you're now making it seem like you can never have good skin. And that's a lie. That's a lie. Or, oh, I have short hair. Or everybody has short hair. Black people's hair don't grow. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Like, that's a straight up just, we ain't there. You know, like you can change your DNA. And also think of it like this, right? Say you inherit a house from your grandparents who passed it on to to your parents, and then they passed it on to you. Each generation, there is a modification that is placed upon that house, right? You can change the way that house looks. You can change the structure. You can add something to it. You can take something from it. Our DNA is the same. You can add something to your DNA. You can remove something to your DNA. You may have a generational bloodline where everybody had good skin, and then all of a sudden now you don't have good skin because you did something to yourself. And vice versa. Maybe nobody had good skin, and then you did something to yourself, and now you have good skin. So I really respect the fact that it's DNA and it can seem like it runs in your DNA, but guess what? The only thing that's running is the tap that somebody left on. Somebody decided to turn on that tap and they didn't switch it off. And that's why it seems like it runs in your DNA. Oh, everybody's got anger issues. So just know that you can actually change your DNA. You can break the pattern. You can break the cycle, right? You could add something new. You could take something away. So please stop with this whole rhetoric that's in my DNA, it's in my DNA, and you stop using it as a crutch and being like, oh, you can't do nothing about it, because you can. You really can. Okay? Thanks.